Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as you speak, John Mbandi, the CS of Treasury, has declared himself as a Joshua who is going to deliver the Nyanza people from the streets to the government.
Angeo kama kana nitie Raila nyokungo rakono mona dia ne kuma kana nitie mona duogo report ane Joshua mane Raila mamose zoro mona dione nitoere kama kana nitie ana biro ruako woche na tatero ganda luo kama ne Raila chano niteru uwe maene Kanaan. Angeo ni Kenya ka kisebero minister mar finance achaka bedo MP kendo kisebero minister mar finance achaka dwaro senator kabedo minister mar finance achaka dwaro governor kibedo minister mar finance aduga manyu human rep kosa manyu MCA aduga manyu kombego adi kanye uye wadhi wuodhno uye to wuodhno kwa bidie ka okuduoko Ruto bedo ta maradi kuduoko Ruto moyudo ta marariyo ma okuwe thuolo ne Gachagua kiagi Kalonzo kiagi Matiangi kiagi Ng'ane muduoko Jalango ni to nitie ambe kaka go kode mbaka to mbaka no dhi donjo to ka mbaka no donjo to tich yot kora nyiso mana wuod chief wadhi wuoth anyiso mana Osogo Ben Suda Osogo wadhi wuoth anyiso mana MCA Swama Migorigi ni wuoguru wadhi wuoth aneno ka Bradox bochung dwadhi wuoth ni sawa jothuro uye ere jomoyie ane gibat.
John Mbandi is a CS appointed by William Samoei Ruto from the ODM party. Since Raila Odinga was declared dead and of course buried, William Ruto was busy trying to single out who is this person he's going to work with.
Wakati baba nilizungumza na yeye, hakunipatia masharti yoyote vile ya kujumuisha ODM kwa serikali. Mimi ndio nilimuuliza, baba, mimi nataka waziri wa fedha wa kwanza wa kutoka Nyanza, mimi na wewe tupatie nafasi hiyo. Baba akanipatia huyu mungwana anaitwa Nyang, huyu John Mbandi. Leo I am very proud that Baba and I made the decision to have John Mbandi as the Minister of Finance of Kenya. Today, inflation has come down to 4% from 9.6%. Exchange rate has come down from 165 to 129. Today, our inflation, I have said, exchange rate, our interest rates have come down, and Kenya is now the 6th largest economy in the world, in Africa. This man, John Mbandi, anatosha ama atoshi? Wengine waliniambia ya kwamba hatoshi kwa sababu anatoka mahali fulani. Nikasema nitamfanya waziri nione what is going to happen. Na leo we have seen what has happened. I am very proud of the decisions that we have made. And so are all the other ministers that we are now joined together in this administration.
From Nyanza region, who is likely to sway more votes from Nyanza. And as we speak, things are very clear. As we are being told that William Ruto amesettle kwa John Mbandi.
There is no political party that is formed to be in the streets. There is no political party formed to demonstrate throughout. Political parties are not NGOs. Political parties are not civil society groups. Political parties are formed to form government. We must strategize. We must plan to be in government, to form government. If we cannot produce a president for Kenya in 2027, we must produce president of Kenya in 2032. That must be the irreducible minimum for the party, ODM, and for our community. And therefore, those of us who are still telling us that we should not work with William Ruto, that we should work with Rigathi Gachagua, to work with Kalonzo, and in their lineup we are nowhere. Yet in this lineup we are somewhere. We must work with a party which regards ODM, regards our community, and is thinking about the future of all.
And that is why Mbandi is now declaring himself as a Joshua that Raila Odinga alitangulia kumtuma huko kabla Raila akufe. Anasema yeye alitumwa kama Joshua kwenda kuangalia Canaan. Na shafika huko Canaan na ameona vile iko. Sasa amerudi kuchukua watu yao kupeleka Canaan.
When all the Luo leaders are behind Raila Odinga, Agwambo Tinga. I am happy that Baba you are going ahead of us without me betraying you. I was behind you. You are with me. You gave me positions of leadership when nobody imagined that I could lead. You made me the assistant minister in the office. You made me the longest serving chairman of your party when you were alive. You made me minority leader. You made me minister of finance, the first Luo to be a minister for finance in the Republic of Kenya. Baba, thank God that I never betrayed you. Even when you gave me the sad news that I was not going to be the governor for Homa Bay County, I still stood behind you because I know why you made that decision. Baba, I will not disappoint you. I will not betray you. The only place where we disagreed and you allowed it is that you are supporting Arsenal and I'm supporting Manchester United.
The question I'm asking, hii Canaan yenye John Mbadi is trying to tell us ni gani? Because him being in William Ruto's government and being appointed the CS of Treasury, it doesn't mean that that is the Canaan that Raila Odinga alikuwa anataka.
I am in total disagreement with James Agriole. He's my senior, he's my friend, but where he is wrong, I will tell him you are wrong. You cannot tell us that we cannot dialogue, that we cannot talk with Ruto, we cannot talk as Kenyans. What is the alternative? We cannot play politics of populism. We cannot play politics of theory. We have been playing politics of theory since independence. That is why we have got these things wrong. Where are you taking us? We cannot follow Kalonzo because we don't know where he's going. Personally, as John Mbadi, I am saying it here affirmatively. I am not persuaded that Kalonzo is taking us anywhere. And I'm not persuaded that Uhuru means well for us now. If he wanted to give us leadership, he would have given us leadership in 2022. Some of us today, we would be cabinet ministers. I would not be a nominated member of parliament. You are telling us that now it's when Uhuru has a solution, has the key to take us to State House. When he was at State House, he handed our key to someone else. Now you are teaching us that Uhuru can give us the key to State House. I want to say it because I'm also a senior politician in this republic and this region. I am also a senior politician in Luoland. I have authority. I am the chairman of ODM. We sat as a party. We told the Prime Minister, our party leader, we agreed that we need dialogue, we need discussion, we need conversation. We must decide where Kenya is going. ODM is a big party. We cannot just be passive participants. We must also talk about the future of this country. And you cannot tell us that the presidency of Ruto will come down. How? And if it comes down, what is the solution? If Ruto today resigns, it is Gachagua who is going to be president. Is he a better option? To me, I say no. Gachagua is worse than Ruto. He is a tribalist. He said Kenya is a company with the shareholders where we don't belong. issues. We cannot forgive him for that because he showed his intention and intent early enough. He is not a good material to lead this country. Some of us who are young, we have children, we will have grandchildren. We cannot allow someone with the mindset of Gachagua to take over the leadership of this country.
Hii ni kitu tu akina John Mbadi wamedandia, lakini bado hawajafika kana. So when you see Mbadi yapping, making noise, saying all that and this, it is because there was a secret meeting that was organized in between Mbadi and William Ruto. And the decision is, of course, is going to try and sway the people of Nyanza if possibly they can support William Ruto come 2027. I want us to understand more details. Why Mbadi wants to be William Ruto's running mate. And of course, what next for Kithure Kindiki. But before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, as we always do, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel, because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As you watch, please consider liking the video. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Now tukiongea sahi, Nyanza, the way I told you, cannot make William Ruto to be re-elected. This will require William Ruto to mix some part of Nyanza and some part of Mount Kenya region that will accept him, and what is the mechanism he's going to use to have his running mate. Is it Kithure Kindiki or John Mbadi? But now, when you look at Mbadi and you look at Kithure Kindiki, can they sway more votes than William Ruto the way he usually does with fake and narratives that are not here or there? When Luke Kindiki is not so much endorsed in Mount Kenya region, the same to John Mbadi is not so much endorsed in Nyanza region. But now, we are being told that William Ruto is planning to remain with Mount Kenya region as his running mate. Then John Mbadi, his fight is going to be given as a prime minister. In other words, prime cabinet. But they are going to declare it as prime minister. So William Ruto wants to seduce Nyanza with John Mbadi, as John Mbadi is going to be the prime minister. Then Kindiki Kithure to remain as the running mate of William Ruto. Ruto has realized there is a repercussion for him to change Kindiki and to have a Luo as a running mate. Then this will be sealed for Mount Kenya region not to support William Ruto, even those who are looking forward to support William Ruto. But it is easier for William Ruto to promise Mbadi, you just campaign, I'm going to give you a seat there to Kishina. Rather than promising Kindiki already mwenye ameshakuwa deputy, tena wanatolewa, wanaeka mwingine, anapromisiwa. Already Kindiki anakalia hiyo kiti. Mbadi bado akalia hiyo kiti. So it cannot be given. Now, but something that you must ask yourself, is John Mbadi going to be endorsed by Nyanza region? One thing that I want you to look at, Mbadi is likely to be endorsed by the people of Homa Bay. I want you to mark that. It's likely because he's coming from Homa Bay. Now Homa Bay will see like, okay, we are having a senior most leader here who is occupying the CS ministry. And for him to have the prime minister or the deputy, we must rally behind him. These counties that is remaining, will they be able to, of course, endorse Mbadi? I don't see that scenario. Because, for example, Siaya will have their leader, will come up with the scenario that now, maybe Orengo will decide, oh, kama Mbadi anainuka pale Homa Bay, hata mimi nataka kuinuka. Ama Opiyo Wandayi. The same to Kisumu, pia itafanyika hivyo. The same to Migori, itafanyika hivyo. So what is the summary of the politics of Nyanza? The politics of Nyanza is likely to be scattered, whereby any leader will arise in Siaya to say, I'm the Kingpin. Any leader from Kisumu will arise and say, I'm the Kingpin. Any leader from Homa Bay, for example, Mbadi, will arise the way he's saying is going to be the Kingpin. The same to Migori. So the politics of Nyanza, William Ruto anataka akuwe na watu tofauti tofauti. Yenye akienda Siaya ako na mtu anaongea naye. Akienda Kisumu the same. So that is the politics that William Ruto is trying to portray in Nyanza. So that as he divide Nyanza, is trying to reconsolidate the Mount Kenya region. But one thing that I've realized with the Mount Kenya region also, when they say no, it is no. It means the majority who supported William Ruto, they are not likely to be, of course, part of the William Ruto's re-election. And these individuals who are like, we are still going to support William Ruto in Mount Kenya region, they are just few. And that is why even William Ruto tried a scenario whereby he wants to divide Mount Kenya region into two, Mount Kenya East and Mount Kenya West. If that failed, of course that had already failed, he started this narrative that now Kiambu is not part of the Mount Kenya region. So that Mount Kenya region can be, Kiambu County can be a region, of course, peke yake. So William Ruto is trying to gamble with this politics of 2027, but I can see something coming. Mbandi is being promised this position of Prime Minister, Prime Cabinet ya Musalia. Now, what next for Musalia Mudavadi? Musalia Mudavadi, remember, they are going to have a new bargaining power. That if you deliver this, I'm going to give you this. So there is a clash in between, there is a clash that is going to arise in between Mbandi, Kindiki, and Musalia Mudavadi. Are you getting that? Now, leave it like that. Remember, as ODM is warming up to join the William Ruto's 2027 re-election, remember there are several seats they are also looking forward to have. For example, like the Speaker of the National Assembly. What next for Wetangula? In other words, the fight that is going to be here is that how much can Kindiki bring? How much can Mbandi bring? How much can Wetangula bring? And how much can Mudavadi bring? That is the scenario there, you know. But still, all in all, this team, they are not likely to convince the people of Kenya that they are the option going to change the narrative that we had that previously, whereby abduction is the story of the day, killings is the story of the day, squandering the public resources for their own benefit is the order of the day, will not be, of course, corrected. Because remember, these are just birds of the same feathers. What they are looking for is just power for them to, of course, try to consolidate wealth for their own benefit and their family. So bado still, they remain one term. And I can tell you why William Ruto is going to be one term. Number one, Mount Kenya region made William Ruto to be the president. And the majority of votes. At the moment, Mount Kenya region realized they are not going to support William Ruto's re-election. That was the end of William Ruto. Because remember, the consolidation of Rift Valley and Mount Kenya region accelerated William Ruto's presidency. At the moment, one bloc, major bloc, is distancing themselves from the presidency of William Ruto. I can tell you, nothing is going to assist William Ruto. Going back to Nyanza to consolidate Raila Odinga's political bloc is not going to make William Ruto. Because remember, Nyanza is going to divide itself. Because I see majority going to support Kalonzo. Then go to Coast, they don't believe in William Ruto. Go to Mbandi, they don't believe in William Ruto. Go to Northeastern, the same. So William Ruto atabaingaiza, lakini I don't see William Ruto even reaching 7 million votes. But the winner that is going to win this time round is going to win with 8 million votes. Mark that. Mark that. And it's not going to be William Ruto. And I believe it is Kalonzo Musyoka. What do you think, Kenyans? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Till we meet in another video.